Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I'll be setting up February rituals here in my ink bucket planner. So let's get started. If you don't know what these rituals are, basically every month, I just started it from this year of January, which I really liked. So every month here in this notes page, I set up a spread wherein I write down a few activities or a few habits that I want to do it either every single day or most of the days or weekly ones, which will help me achieve my goal. And my goal is action-based goal, and it is not a result-based goal, so it really depends on whether I do it every day or not. So part of that is to make sure that I am being clear on what these daily habits are, and I like refreshing these every single month so that I just don't get bored, and I just switch things up to keep it a little bit more interesting. And it's not too much, it's just a few things here and there. I might switch like morning activities towards the evening based on my schedule, and yeah, just some minor changes. I feel that really helps to keep things fresh, but at the same time not really put yourself in shock in terms of your daily habits. So for stickers, you guys know I love using stickers. I'm going to be using, for the functional ones, I'm going to be using Colorful Boxes sticker book, and for decorative ones I'm using this Color Story 4 sticker book. And there are these winter themed stickers in here, so these are the ones. I really love them. It's just, yeah, when I looked at these stickers, it's just a reflection of my world right now. So I wanted to use this for this particular month. Now let's get started. For the header, let's see if we have any decorative or mix of decorative and functional sticker in here. We do have these, but I don't think that'll look nice. If not, we can pick something from the the Colorful Boxes sticker book itself. I just want to quickly have a look, because it'll be nice to just differentiate the header sticker from the rest of the ones that I'm gonna be adding today. I don't think we have it here. Nope, that's okay, we can pick it up from here. I think I'll actually get the gold one because I want to use like black stickers for the other things that I'm gonna add here. Okay, let's add this. And this is a whiteout that I use in case I want to like mask any prints that are already there in the planner. This is a great tool if you just want to customize things, like if there are any headers that you don't like, or if there are any designs you want to mask. These are great. And you can also write, there's just this white little like it's like a tape that goes on here, but you can write on top of it, so you need not use stickers, which is kind of nice. I've been using whiteouts for quite some time now, and they're better than anything else like whiteners or any other correction tools. Okay, here we go. We have this sticker, and I want to write here as, you know what, I actually have another sticker. Let me get it. So I finally got around to just cleaning up my stickers a little bit. These loose ones that I have, yesterday I sat and cleared out a lot of the stuffs that were empty. Like there are some sticker sheets which I had used, but I just saved them here. I don't know for what, but it was really nice to sit and like rearrange stuff. Now I really know like where exactly each sticker is, which I prefer it to be that way. Okay, this sticker sheet is from Planocate. I got this in 2019 because as soon as I moved here, I bought the Happy Planner undated one, so I needed something to on the monthly headers and stuff. I just wanted to put some stickers, and I found this from Planocate, which has all the months. As you can see here, I bought it in 2019, so it has that date. Anyways, let's go ahead and choose February, which is over here. Let's put it over here, and I want to write here as rituals. In terms of decorative stickers, I think I want to add like a snowflake over there. This one's really cute. That's nice. All right. Okay, so this month for rituals, last month what I did was I made 3 sections. One was morning, the other one was evening, and then one more for just depending on when I get time during the day. And this month I wanted to add 4 sections, and one of them is, I'll keep the other 3 sections as same. The other one is weekly. So recently I have started some rituals that I do weekly ones, and I'm really liking it actually, because in the past I love these habits that I'm doing weekly ones. In the past I've tried to do it daily, but I felt it was a bit much, and I was never able to keep up with it, especially with the other activities that I have scheduled for my daily routine. So I thought, let's create like a weekly ritual too, so that I get to do it every single month, and it's just like monthly 4 times or 5 times most, and it's pretty doable. I don't want to, it would be really nice, especially some of the habits that I want to do every single day. I would absolutely love it, but time just does not allow me to do that. So let's keep it at weekly ones now. Okay, for this one is gonna be monthly. I think what I'm gonna do is probably like write it this way, just to bring some interest into the spread. I love experimenting like creatively, just in tiny ways too, by using different fonts, by using like anything else apart from stickers. I've tried to use a few here and there. One that I used this year was scrapbook paper, which I definitely want to use more of. I think I'll probably, for next month's ritual, I'll bring in more scrapbooking paper. That'll be really nice. And using different types of stickers too. I love it. Last month I used florals with circular functional stickers. Here we go. We have it for morning, and the first one that I want to write here is wake up by 6:30 a.m. and this one I have been able to do it. Sometimes it goes a little bit beyond that, probably by 7 or on the weekdays I'm definitely waking up before 7, and on the weekdays I wake up a little bit after 7. I don't mind it as long as it's in and around that time. It should be fine. And the way I selected this particular time, I want to share that with you guys because I have experienced wherein I used to watch people's videos and they would write, I want to wake up by 5 a.m. or wake up by 6 a.m. And I would see that and I would feel like, oh, you know what, that's a really nice thing. Why not do it? Let me also do it. But if you are trying to sort of wake up early, just keep in mind what time you are sleeping, how much sleep are you getting, and how's your schedule. Do you really need to wake up at 6:30, or is it fine if you wake up around 7:30 so that you have a little bit of time? I'm currently starting my work at 8 a.m. That's the reason I wake up at 6:30. So 6:30 I wake up. By 7:30 I will be done with my morning rituals, and 7:30 to 8 I just get ready, and 8 a.m. I start working. That's the reason I need to wake up by 6:30. What I do is, if I wake up at 7 a.m. I do I crunch my morning rituals. Let me explain that when I write down my next habit. So next one is yoga. So what I do is, let's say I just sleep in and I wake up around 7 a.m. That time my yoga practice would be for 10 minutes and meditation would be for 5 minutes. So that's how I just adjust. If I wake up at 6:30, I do a 30-minute yoga practice, which I've been loving a lot. So that's just how I adjust. But I'm really trying my best to make sure that I do some sort of yoga practice every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. I don't mind at all, but I want to do it. That's just my intention here. Then along with yoga, I do meditation, and this too, it just depends on the time. So for meditation, sometimes I meditate using an app called Insight Timer. That's a really nice app. It works out. I've noticed that it doesn't work out for me all the time. There are sometimes it works out well, and then sometimes I don't even touch that app, and the other times I am part of group coaching program. So in there we have guided meditations and I use those, and I also work with a coach and she gives me personalized guided meditations based on the goal that I'm working on, the mindset issues that I am working on, the limiting beliefs that I'm working on to overcome. So based on all that, she creates custom meditations for me. So that is the most I reach out to. There are some times which I feel like just taking a step back from it and do a generic meditation. That way I get to use the group coaching guided meditations. So that has been quite nice, and these are my morning rituals. It's very simple, very doable. It takes about half an hour for me in the during the weekdays. I do a 15 to 20 minute yoga practice and then a 10-minute meditation, and on the weekends I do a little bit longer yoga practices. So this is my morning ritual. Let's just add a few stickers, decorative ones, before we move on to the evening ones. Let me know what you guys do you have a routine, and what sort of habits are you working on right now? I'd love to know about it, because when I'm doing these videos, most of the times I just talk about what I'm working on. And I loved it when I did the giveaway last year. I really liked reading all of your intentions, your goals. It was quite nice. So I'd love to know about it. Let me know what your rituals are, whether you're working on it or you're planning to work on it. Just comment down below about it. And which other sticker? I want to add some sort of sticker on top. I think we can add coffee. Okay, so this is nice. Next, I want to add the evening ones. I'm gonna put it here, and evening. For me, evening rituals have become way more important because I just replied to one of your comments just some time back about like evening walks. What I really like about evening rituals is no matter how your day has been, you have got that opportunity to just reframe it and making sure that you're going to bed in a more positive mindset. I feel that's really helping me a lot. Whatever whatever has happened during the day, I just take some time to get out of the house, and when I go on walks especially, I listen to some music or audiobooks or podcast episodes depending on my mood. It just allows me to just like think about all the thoughts that are going on and to reframe them. I think rather than just thinking about it and feeling negatively in case if something has gone wrong during the day, it just gives me some time to look at it from a different perspective and to really figure out, okay, why is this happening? Is this happening too often? What can I do about it? And all of those similar things. Let me know if you want me to go more into detail, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to reframing thoughts. So I start off with walks, and walks sometime again it depends on a couple of factors. One is, what do I have scheduled like after my work, because there are a couple of things that I'm working on right now. So after my work, it depends on my schedule whether I go for walks as soon as I finish my work or once I finish doing everything. But I'm just gonna consider it as part of my evening routine. Then after that, it is to tidy up, and this is just putting things back towards places, things like these pens, these planners and stuff. I have created a little planner station which I'm really liking. I just love how organized it is, so I just put all of the planners back into that space and I just tidy things up a little bit, which is really nice, so that when I next habit is journaling, when I sit down to journal, I have a clear space. So after that, I do a little bit of journaling in the botanical story planner. It's got a few lines, I think 6 or 7 lines, small planner, sufficient for daily journaling, so I do that. And then in terms of my sleep time, it is go to bed by 11:30. And this I am taking it pretty seriously, and I'm doing it most of the days, but the challenge that I'm facing right now is when it's night for me, it's like morning in India, and that's the time I get to talk to a few of my friends or my cousins. So I don't really feel like not talking to them. I want to talk to them. So if that sort of intersects, then it affects my bedtime sleep. But I'm really trying my best to establish healthy boundaries. Maximum, if I'm on a call, I try my best to sort of go to bed by 12, not beyond that. So I'm trying my best to do that. In this month so far, there's just been one day where I've gone to bed after 12. On the other days, I've gone to bed at 11:30. So that's nice. I'm quite proud of myself for the effort and the way it's going there, because from 2020, like mid of 2020, you know, when during lockdown it was fine, the first lockdown that happened. After that, I think in June or something, they lifted the lockdown, June July time, and the time I just a few events were going on in the world, in the news too, so that impacted me quite a bit. And from that time, I was struggling with sleep. I was just not able to sleep at all. I could just stay awake the whole night and I'd not feel anything. And it was that bad. There are a lot of days where I have slept for like 2 hours. Considering all that, I'm really happy with getting good amount of sleep and also maintaining that ritual. And with the Alicia Souza planner, let me actually grab that and show it to you guys. There is this wellness spread. So here what I do is, in the morning when I wake up and I'm doing my like daily planning routine, that time I come and add the number of hours that I have slept and the exercise that I like, any physical activity that I'm doing in that particular day. So I'm just writing down the number of hours that I have slept, and my goal is actually 7 hours, but there are some days you can see I would have slept for 8 hours, and then there are some days like yesterday was the day where I slept like beyond after 12, so that was just 5 hours of sleep. But it's just nice, and the sort of like, you know, anytime I think of, okay, you know what, I want to do this particular thing, I want to like record my daily activity as well as sleep hours, I tell myself that there shouldn't be any judgment at all, because my intention of noting down all of these things is to just observe and see if there is any room for improvement, and also if I'm doing good at anything, just to acknowledge myself and to reward myself of it. This shouldn't be a place for judgment at all. So I think that is what is helping me to keep up with this habit too of writing it, even though there are some days where I don't. Like 5 hours sleep, I think that is really less. So that's just what's helping me do this, making a note of it. And considering like how I was over the last 1.5 years, I think I'm very happy with the way it's going for now. Quite happy with that. Just wanted to add, I think I'll actually bring in a little bit of color, because all of this has been really neutral tones. So let's get in this. I know this is like technically Christmas sticker, but I don't mind it as long as the spread feels positive, it feels nice to look at, I don't mind using fall stickers in winter or summer stickers in winter. Absolutely don't mind that at all. Okay, so this one's gonna be for daytime, or actually, you know what, I think I'll make it lunchtime rituals. So since I start my work at 8 a.m, what I do is I take a longer lunch break, and this for me is to, I'm noticing myself, like when I start working early, I'm way more faster at things, and it's just easy on my brain. I don't feel very overwhelmed, or I don't feel really stressed, so that's really working quite a bit. And then I take a little bit longer lunch break. This way it allows me to disconnect from the work and rest for some time, making sure that I'm getting time to cook food, I'm eating like slowly and mindfully. And this longer lunch break, what it's allowing me to do is, after lunch, when I sit down to work, I feel like I'm starting fresh. So that feeling is very nice, and again, I get this chunk of time wherein I'm able to focus and I'm able to work on stuff. So I'm really liking that particular schedule. And this month, what I'm thinking of doing is, I actually did it today and it was really nice. So before I started my lunch break, that is when I was just closing all my windows and all of that, I put on what's that, instrumental healing music, and I just did a little bit of breathing exercise. Just, it's nothing, like it's not complicated at all. It's just taking deep breaths and being mindful about your breathing pattern for 5-10 minutes, not more than that. And I do that just while I'm winding up stuff, so nicely transitioning to my lunch break, which is kind of nice. And then I'm also thinking of reading for a bit, like once I finish lunch. And this month onwards, we have started our book club, so I've ordered the book from Amazon. It's gonna come I think tomorrow or day after. Once that comes, I'll start reading in the afternoon for 30 minutes a day. I think that should be pretty sufficient. Okay, this is my lunchtime rituals. Very simple. I don't want to add a lot of things because that break is doing me it's doing me some good, so that I'm able to focus on my work in a lot more effective way. That's why I didn't want to add a lot. These are breathing exercise. It's something that's really gonna help me. Reading too, because we are reading fiction books. I think it's really nice to get a little bit of break mentally and move away from work. So this one is gonna be for my weekly rituals, and I'm gonna just use the same font to write it. Alright, we're good there. Weekly rituals. First thing that I want to prioritize this month is yin yoga. If you don't know what yin yoga is, just go look it up. It's the best thing you can, if you don't really like exercising, or if you are quite a restless person in general and you feel like constantly doing something, you just can't sit still, yin yoga would be absolutely perfect for you. I think it's the easiest form of a thing, like physically, that you can do. but mentally it definitely brings up a lot of stuff, but that's just part of growth, which is really nice. Just go look up what yin yoga is. It's just the best thing. I really love it. So weekly ones, Saturday nights, what I'm doing is I finish like my filming a little bit earlier, and then in the night I do a 30-minute yin yoga practice. That is such a nice transition to just go to bed in, like, you get really nice sleep when you do yin yoga, so that's nice. Then after that it is journaling. I do it here too, but this particular journaling, it is going into more detail, taking more time. This one hardly takes like 10 to 15 minutes. The longer, like, weekly ones journaling that I do, it takes about like almost an hour. I just let myself be. I don't set a timer. I don't care how long it takes or whatever is going on in my mind, whatever journaling technique that I want to use. I just give myself full freedom to do that. So that's another weekly activity. I'd love to do it every single day. I have done it in the past. It's just the best thing, but currently my time doesn't. I just finished filming and I checked my camera. The battery had died, so I just want to quickly summarize what I did here because I haven't checked when it stopped recording. What I've done is I've added like 4 schedule, like, for my rituals. One is morning, evening, during the lunchtime, as well as weekly ones, and I'm hoping all of the activities are captured. In case they aren't, probably in tomorrow's video or something, I'll just quickly explain this to you guys. In terms of like stickers and stuff, I've added a few decorative like winter elements just to represent the current weather and like how it is in my real world. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. It's an absolute delight to come back and look at these spreads so that I can, it's just a nice motivation for me to keep up with my habits and achieve my 2022 goal. Well, I think I'll leave you on that note. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.